Johnny Manziel, you're talking about one of the greatest college football players I've ever seen. I guess all the question is how his game translates to the NFL, but I like to think that if you can't figure out a way to use Johnny in the NFL maybe has a problem. He's such a spectacular talent. Evans sort of fits the mold of what we think of as NFL receivers now, sort of a Megatron type of guy. And from what I've heard about Jake Matthews, the only question is sort of, is he going to be a great player or will he be just a good player? And it speaks to how far Texas A&M has come.
I would love to see Jake Matthews go to St. Louis. He used to run around. He wasn't ever a little kid. He was a big little kid. But when Bruce played for Jeff Fisher, Jake was always running around with Mikey, his little brother, that starts at center for you guys. And I think it'd be great if he was reunited with Jeff Fisher as the second overall pick.
Well, let me say this. Texas A&M has always been known to be a destination for great players. Whether it was R.C. Slocum all the way down now to Kevin Sumlin, they've been able to recruit. And it's not surprising at all to me to see that these guys are in the situations they find themselves. And it wouldn't be surprising for me to see them all gone in the first 10 picks. I mean, they're all coveted type athletes and certainly made a mark in the world of college football.
I think it's exciting. The Aggies have 3 players here and 3 players likely to go in the top 10. It's a lot of publicity for A&M, a lot of good publicity for A&M, and I think it should help them in recruiting in the future. So it's exciting. As an Aggie, it's certainly exciting to see.
I did an interview in England last week, and they told me they wanted Jacksonville to draft Manziel because they wanted to see Johnny football the next 4 years. And I said, do people over there care about Manziel? He said, oh my goodness, are you kidding? He's our favorite player. And I said, in London? Oh no, throughout the UK. He said he's getting big all over Europe.
Johnny football?
Yeah.
Sure. I think he represents so much passion for the game, so much excitement. And, if he brings that to the NFL, it would be a great thing for us. And I think a great thing for the fans. He's a wonderful young man. I had a chance to spend some time with him this morning. And, he's focused and determined to be successful. So I wouldn't count him out, that's for sure.
I think the NFL needs Johnny Manziel. I happen to be a huge fan of Johnny Manziel. I think the guy is Houdini. I think he's one of those magic players you can't take your eyes off of. And I know there are those that are going to pick at him and say, well, he doesn't do this, doesn't do that. Well, I don't think any of us have seen any of what he does, in recent memory. Maybe go back to Doug Flutie. But this guy's a more physically gifted athlete than Doug Flutie.
I think it speaks to how well the program is doing and at the level it's moved up to, and is it moving up to higher? I still think there's work to be done, as Coach Sumlin likes to say frequently. But the fact that there has been this string of first-rounders, I think is very good for the school. I think it helps in recruiting, and I think it's going to help A&M in the future to get where they want to be, which is to win a national championship.
I think it's great for A&M. It's great exposure. High school kids see that. They should want to go to A&M.
You may have heard we're getting a renovation.
I don't think you need more fans. Just as an opposing coach, I don't think you don't need any more. I felt like there were plenty when I was there the first time.
Did you like the atmosphere there?
I love the atmosphere there. It's if I were ever to put together a list of the top 10 places every college football fan needed to see on their bucket list before they're gone, there's no question Texas A&M would be on that list.